Hi there. My name is Teresa Taber Doughty, and I am Dean of the College of Education at the University of Texas at Arlington. I am so glad you're able to watch this video, and welcome back to the fall semester here at UTA. This year actually marks my 38th year as a professional educator. And while I am no longer in the classroom as a traditional teacher, one of the things I will always define myself as is a teacher. It is in my blood. I have been doing it for a long time, and I love teachers and love working with children. As we begin a new academic year in a profession that has proved to be quite difficult in recent years, I wanted to give you something to think about as this next year begins. Oops, sorry. The philosopher Sidney Hook once noted, "Everyone who remembers his own education remembers teachers, not the methods or the techniques. The teacher is the heart of the educational system." Think about that for a minute. Think about your own education and what pops up first in your mind. Was it eating lunch in the cafeteria with your friends? Was it completing hours of homework? Was it a specific classmate? Was it after school activities? Or was it a specific teacher you remembered first? To me, when I think about this quote, it speaks volumes about the importance that teachers make in a child's life, because teachers are who I think of first. If even after a few years or a few decades, you think of your teachers when someone mentions school experience, imagine what that tells you about the power of a single individual who serves in that role. For me, when I think about my own education, I think of Mr. Bagwell, who taught me 10th grade geometry. And this page here, these are several of my former teachers, but Mr. Bagwell taught me math, and he made me less afraid of math than any teacher I'd ever had. He also taught me how not to be afraid to ask for help if I didn't understand something, and that asking was a characteristic of intelligence. You know, my parents had told me that, but I never believed them. In the 5th grade, I just happened to have been the tallest and clumsiest child in my class. I was always either at the beginning or the end of every line when they lined everyone up by height. My teacher was Mr. Harms, and he really made it a badge of honor to be that awkward tall kid and found ways to build my confidence. He would make comments to the entire class that, "I love it when I have students who are as tall as me and can help me erase the top of the chalkboard and can reach the top shelf to get things down." And then there was Madam C, my high school French teacher. She taught me with a great deal of humor and high expectations. There was no speaking English in her class, and that was terrifying. But what it taught me was how to think about those students who don't understand what you're talking about, and the need to be creative in how we're teaching so that understanding can occur. Very important lesson. I also know that I won the lottery when it came to my own parents. Both were very present in my life. They were my first teachers, even though they'd never gone to college and didn't call themselves teachers. They weren't. They did other things. But while they tried to teach me math and reinforce the skills I was learning in school, and they always told me how wonderful I was, even at that awkward preteen tall stage, it took the confirmation of my teachers to convince me that I really was smart and that my height was an asset. You see, teachers provide many things beyond content. They provide hope and joy to the students they teach. They offer the opportunity to change perspectives based on real information. They provide new information that challenges previously held beliefs. And when a child learns something new or successfully solves a difficult problem using new skills, he or she experiences tremendous joy and elation in that success. I know I always felt amazing when I was able to do something new and actually take it home and show mom and dad. Teachers also build confidence in children, in their skills and ability, and who they are as people and who they aspire to become. Teachers challenge us beyond taking and passing a content test. They provide the foundation for building a child's confidence in him or herself to interact with the world. Students are provided the words that they need through their teachers to interact with the world and with others without fear, because they've got that knowledge that teachers have helped them acquire. And aside from parents and other family members, teachers are the key individuals in a child's life who help to shape personalities, academic and social skills, the way one thinks, and most importantly, the way one reacts in various situations. I don't know if you've ever heard of this guy, Taylor Mali, but he's a poet and a former teacher, and he did a performance on a TED Talk several years ago called "What Teachers Make." If you get a chance, take a moment to pull it up on YouTube and listen to it. It truly captures the essence of a teacher's power in making a difference. You know, as you go through your teacher ed program and complete your preparation here at UTA, you will eventually join the ranks of well-trained teachers who have the skills to make a difference, not only in the lives of students and their families, but also in our profession and in the communities in which they teach. I just wanted to take a moment to thank you for your commitment to this wonderful profession and to your future students. You will have an opportunity to really make a difference. And here's something really cool. If you ever have a chance to connect with one of your former teachers, those who made a difference in your life, be sure to let them know. About 12 years ago at my 30th high school reunion, so you can do the math to know when I graduated from high school, I had the opportunity to do just that. A few of my former teachers attended that reunion, and Mr. Bagwell was one of them. And I was finally able to go to him and thank him for making a difference in my life, for showing me how to be a teacher, how to be a better student. He had no idea what a profound impact he had on me, or the fact that I even still remembered him and the lessons I learned from him. As a teacher, you don't get that kind of, I guess, perspective from former students, you know, decades down the road, and really knowing the kind of impact you have. But as a teacher, you will impact generations of children and their families and their communities. It is such an important role that we play as educators. And I'm really proud of the work that you're doing, and thrilled that you've chosen this fabulous profession to call yours. You will make a difference. Have a great year, and I look forward to seeing you on campus. Bye.